In today's video of Bible Contradictions, we look at a very popular atheist lie used against our children and us, that Luke chapter 2 verse 2 contradicts Matthew chapter 2 verse 1. In most Bibles, Matthew chapter 2 verse 1 says that Herod was king at the time of Yeshua, Jesus' birth, and history shows that Herod was king between 37 BC and 4 BC, the year that he died. However, Luke chapter 2 verse 1 through 2 indicates that during the time of Yeshua, Jesus' birth, Caesar Augustus decreed that a taxing registration census was to be done, and historical records show that this taxing census was done during that time. The problem arises because Luke chapter 2 verse 2 says this taxing was first made when Quirinius was governor of Syria, and Quirinius didn't become governor until 6 AD. That is clearly an apparent contradiction. But is it? Is that what Luke chapter 2 verse 2 really says? This one is quite easy to correct if we do some simple homework and read it word for word. First, in Luke chapter 2 verse 2, the word translated as governor is the Greek word hagimanuo, and is literally the only place in the Bible that it's used. Even by Luke. Further in Luke and other places in the Bible, other authors use the Greek word of hegemon, used for governor. And indeed, if you look up the meaning of hegemon, it means governor. So what does the Greek word hegemonuo mean? It means commander or to command. And guess what Quirinius was doing between 12 BC and when he became governor of Syria in 6 AD. He was commander of the Roman forces in Syria under Publius Varus, and it turns out that he was quite popular at both his military and political duties, such as carrying out the census of Caesar Augustus. And this is why Luke referenced him in Luke 2 verse 2. By the way, a word for word of what Luke actually wrote was this: the enrollment first came to pass commanding the Syria, Quirinius. That's exactly how it is in the Greek. Key phrase is commanding the Syria, commanding the Syrian forces, not governing. Keep in mind, the Syrian area included Judea, Turkey, modern-day Turkey, and so on. Keep in mind, again, not governing. Different word altogether. And just like that, the contradiction magically disappears, or should I say, it never was there in the first place. Also notice that the enrollment of taxation was the decree of Caesar Augustus, not Quirinius. Guess what occurs when a new governor is installed? A taxing enrollment. So the well-known taxing enrollment that occurred at the time of Quirinius when he became governor was not Caesar Augustus's, but his own. And as the kids say today, ooh, mic drop. You see, my friends, it's very important for us to understand what is actually written in the Bible in order to counter the lies of the atheists and other enemies of God. In this time and age, the atheists are obviously stepping up their battle against God and His Word, against us and our children. As for they know, deep down inside, their time grows short. Until next time, shalom.